Welcome back to Factorio. Right, so I remember now I lost my little train stop over there. Gonna have to bring a new one. You know, do I have any train wagons? Wagon. I do not. I've got an idea for what to do about iron plates. See, iron plates currently only come out when this thing overflows, which isn't very often. Well, at least in this setup. But one thing I could do, see, here's the iron plate chest, right? So if I request your chest, set requests, here it is. I'm going to need a decider combinator. So here's what we do. I've hooked up a red wire from the chest that's meant to hold the iron plates, and I've ran it to this decider combinator. So what I'll do is I'll say when iron plates is equal to 0, which it currently is, we're going to output gears, and we're going to can I output a specific value, because that'd be nice. Well, we'll do 1, and this says set requests, so it has the signal iron gear 1, and it got 4 from bots. And if I put this in here, it moves those gears. No, that's not what I want. I want them to be in the recycle. Oh, yeah, I get it now. Actually, hold on. Oh. Okay. I have a better idea. So what I'll do is this inserter right here, see this one? It only enables if anything is over 4700, right? Which means basically fill up to here. So what we'll do, we'll change that. We're going to put a decider combinator. Where'd you go? There you go. Right here. We're going to run a wire from the box to the input, and from the output to the inserter. And we'll say anything greater than 4700, or in this case, it'll be gears. So gears greater than 4700, which is not true. And we're going to say or iron plates is equal to 0, which is true. Now, I have to run a wire from the chest over to this chest, because this is the one I'm testing for iron plates. And that's going to be still green, but if I put, if any, are there any iron plates anywhere? I doubt it. So what we'll do now is we're going to output A is 1. And then this will enable when A is 1. Now that puts a lot of gears onto the belt, possibly too many. And then some of these will start making their way into the recycler. And here come the iron plates. Meanwhile, I'm still outputting lots of gears, which is dangerous, but yeah, now I've jammed it up. I've jammed it up because there's no place to put this solid fuel. We should be seeing iron plates making their way here now. So here we go, we got iron plates. And there should be a fair number of them coming. So now that we've got iron plates in some quantity here, greater than 0, this has stopped. So every time this reaches 0, this is going to put some gears onto the line, even if it's not full. And of course, you know, this isn't my final design, so it's got some problems, but this is a decent way to inject missing materials into the line, I think. It's an idea. It's an interesting idea, and I think it could really help when we're running out of stuff. Like, there should always be some iron trickling in down the line. Anyways, I'd like to hurry up and get... I want to get going. Let's take a drive. See, this should have... Oh, it didn't reach. Fine. Wait, where's my bots? Here we go. Got an idea. So this blueprint here, right? It's got 80 accumulators and no solar panels. But also, I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll replace. Hang on. I'm going to take this top accumulator out and I'm going to replace it with a lightning rod and then put it back in the blueprints library, and we're just going to call this where's the lightning rod symbol? We'll call it a 79 and 1, and what that will do is that they should tile, and then I'm thinking the lightning rod will hopefully provide continuous coverage as well as power, of course. What the hell is this? Okay, so a worm has spawned within range of these turrets and is just wiping them out, and it outranges them. Great. This damn prick. I really need a solution to the growing bug problem. Yeah, that's pretty lame, man. The fact that he can do that. not even a behemoth. Tell you, there will have to be a solution. There will have to be. I just don't have it right now. Alright, cool. So, we're going to sprinkle a few lightning rods around here so that I can work. That is really distracting. How many more is he going to kill? That's so dumb. Alright, let's go back. No, before we do that, we have to figure out what kind of layout do we want for our base. So here's the Fulgora scrap processor. And you know what? You know what? I'll tell you one thing. It's not as big as I thought. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, relative to the size of the island, it's not bad. So why don't we put it right here? Like that, right? And then that will set up scrap processing. Now obviously I want the whole area to be covered by lightning protection, which is super easy thanks to this handy visual. There we go. And then we will also want to put down our EM products blueprint, and this is even smaller. Look at this thing. Now this has heavy oil coming in from the bottom right, and we want this to be relatively close to the scrap processing area. So I'm thinking possibly even flipped. You know, I might put it here. I might put it here, but I want to get rid of these cliffs first, because those cliffs are in my way. Alright, and I don't think I brought cliff explosives, did I? Yeah, here's some. Great. And then we want to bring in the heavy oil is going to come in here. That'll be easy. Great. So let's put some lightning protection. Now we just have to get all of these things and bring them over. We can do that by train. Alright, so I have RoboPort coverage for construction. Now I'm just going to chuck my construction bots in here, and hopefully they'll start building while I'm away. There they go. getting close. Getting close. Let's take this stuff down too. Great. Okay, so what we need to do next is figure out where the mall is going to be. And we want that to be as close as it can be to the supply chest. So I am thinking, you know, this vicinity. Maybe even like right here, actually. If you think about it, that's probably for the best. So really? Oh, come on. Oh shit, I'm out of fuel. Come on, a little further. There we go. Wow, how did I get all this refined concrete? I thought I was struggling for refined concrete. Interesting. That's very interesting. So with this deconstruction planner that I just made, it picks up items that are laying on the ground. So like not an item that's placed on the ground, but an item that's laying on the ground in its unplaced state. And what that looks like when you use it, like if you see all these little guys, like these are items that they're just on the ground. So I'd like to pick those up. In order, best way to pick those up is to make one of these, and then just have your bots run around picking them up. the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up all these power generators from the ore patch or from the scrap pile, and we're going to move it somewhere else on the island where they're not in the way. Great, so not much left here. I'm going to take... Oh, you know what? I should move the cargo landing pad. That's important. There we go. I should get some more of these things built. Ooh. Okay, look at that cloud of materials. That's crazy. Wow, you know, that that was a lot of sorting. So that's what it's like to move, right? And yeah, it's pretty intense. Pretty intense. So what is this? Where does this leave me? Well, I've got to figure out what's left to build, and I need to put power in place because at the moment, oh yeah, I need to get some green belts in here. How many am I missing? 105 green belts, 20 green splitters, and 2 underground green inserters. Oh, oh man. Well, you know where they are. There's the green belts. We don't have any of these for some reason. Because we don't have any of these. Because we don't have any of these. Because we don't have... Oh. Great. So that's the only thing that's been holding that up. Is that right? Cool. Well, I will make yellow underground belts. And the yellow underground belts will make red underground belts, which will then get taken over here to make blue underground belts, which will then take moved over here to make green underground belts. Oh, you know what? Why is this so much? This shouldn't be 2.2 thousand, for fuck's sake. Maybe 200. Holy cow. Why did these get set so high? Oh, hey. Hey, that's kind of neat. Check it out. I can see which entities are missing material for construction on Fulgora while I'm looking at Volcanus. That's nice. You can see I need 105 of these belts. And I've got a full stack of 50, even though the rocket capacity is 25. You can't even use an odd number. That's just dumb. But I will take 25 then. And I do need I need 20 splitters. Why am I not making blue splitters? Why am I not making red splitters? Why am I not making yellow splitters? Here we go. Yellow splitters make red splitters, which make blue splitters, which make green splitters. Except we don't have any blue chips. Are we out of blue? Wait. Are we already out of blue chips on Volcanus? We are. Ooh. You know, one of these days I'm gonna... Now, why am I packed with stone again? Am I not using the stone? All right, here's what we're going to do to deal with stone. Honestly, we're going to set up a we're going to set up an assembler right here, and we're going to set it up to make landfill. And these things are going to request stone by the thousands. And we're just going to dump the landfill into the lava. And we're also going to speed it up as fast as we can. Damn it. Again. Got to do something about these guys. Yeah, this is just going to get rid of... I'm just going to request all the stone come out here. Because I'm tired of it clogging up the whole system. So for some reason I've got no blue chips. on Volcanus. Well, you know what we need. Let's go to the Enterprise, and we're going to look at the Volcanus blue chip. We're going to make it 600, which is 4 rockets worth. And we're going to Volcanus at the moment, actually, to drop off blue chips. Whoa. Oh, we're missing a solar panel. Really? Oh my goodness. A solar panel got destroyed. How in the world? Wow. I might have to add some guns at the front. I'm gonna add a stop to Fulgora. And we're gonna pick up we're gonna add a section called Volcanus to Fulgora. And that's gonna be green belts. We're gonna grab 100. We're gonna grab green splitters. We're gonna grab green undergrounds. But we're gonna take it to only 1 rocket's worth. Except for this one. Alright, we're stopped at Volcanus. And I'm just gonna pause it here for a moment while we make sure that these get taken. Alright, so it's doing science. And this one's not doing anything because it's not set up to do anything. There we go. So we got science coming up, and we have green belts coming up. And I'm thinking of taking having the blue chips come from Fulgora to Volcanus. Like, here, that's what I'm talking about. So if I say Fulgora to Volcanus, right? We say blue chips. We just say 600 instead of novice. Because we got lots of blue chips on Fulgora. So this is waiting on 10 more green splitters. Oh, we need more lubricant. That's what's the problem. Here, speed you guys up. And we should be getting... Are we not getting enough... oh, we're not getting enough coal, strangely enough. On the way 20. Oh, check this out. So the coal is starting to run a little low. But there's lots and lots of coal stored. So is it out of range of the... No? Do we just not have enough bots? Is that it? Wouldn't be surprised. Look at this. I think I'm going to need more logistics bots. I wonder if I can speed this up a little bit by building a belt. All right, come on. Red Undergrounds. There it goes. So this thing just hasn't had enough coal at all, and we're going to fix that right now. it's pretty clear I'm going to have to make a lot more lubricant. This whole setup has to get torn down and redesigned. Maybe I'll do a let's design on that just to get this figured out. Oh, hey, there they go. Finally. Meanwhile, I think I should start laying down power poles. All right, let's drop the enterprises here so we can drop the green stuff. Here it comes. Bots should automatically come get it. There they go. Oh, that's very nice. All right, so at this point, we need to pick up some more scrap because I think it's pretty much operational. I need to send in more, well, we're missing a bunch of long-handed inserters, which is kind of a problem. And I wonder if I have any iron on the Enterprise. Nope. How about the Intrepid? Yes. All right, we'll send that down. I'm going to grab it as soon as it gets down. There we go. Okay, so you get a stack. And now we get these long-handed inserters finally. Good. That should satisfy that. Now we just need some copper plates. I get that from the Intrepid as well. So we're going to need more modules. Also, I should probably set up some storage. Generic storage can go here. Whoa. All right, well that's some good progress. What else are we missing? Well, it says I'm missing red splitters, but I've got red splitters. Oh, there they go. Good. Yeah, now it's just the modules. And I need to put power on everything. That's important. How are we making... Oh, because water. Yeah, water's coming in. So now would be probably a good time to lay down the offshore pump. Oh, you can't do that if there's cliffs. Great. So let's take the cliffs out. There we go. Ooh. Oh, look at that. That's what I like to see. Machines doing what they're supposed to. I haven't even gotten the scrap processing going yet, and this thing is already running. That's insane. Alright, well, I probably should get the scrap in, but you know what? This is a very long episode, and I'm going to close it off here, and we will hook up scrap to be processed in the next episode. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.